I'm Joanne Roberts, and in Winnipeg this May long weekend it is cold and rainy, but despite the less than perfect weather, we're celebrating the Manito Ahbee Festival, the second largest powwow in North America. And this year is a special one because this festival, one that brings in thousands upon thousands of people each year, has reached an incredible milestone of 20 years.
It's a rare moment of quiet on the grounds Friday afternoon as volunteers prepare the main building for the evening's events. There's a sense of reverence in the air, as everyone knows this milestone will only happen once.
So this is my 12th year with Manito Ahbee, which is crazy.
This is Grace Redhead, Manito Ahbee's powwow coordinator. Tonight her team is gearing up for a few key events, the Manito Ahbee Red Carpet and the Red Road Cultural Showcase, a fashion show.
So the fashion show's a newer event. I think it's the third fashion show, but it really highlights Indigenous artisans within Manitoba and the work that they're doing. We really wanted to highlight the next generation taking over the festival and that have been helping with the festival for a number of years.
Redhead says the team is constantly pivoting due to the weather, but it's something they're used to.
Manitoba weather and May long weekend, it's so unpredictable, but the group has done a really good job of pivoting plans. So this year we've had to cancel the teepee raising.
Redhead and her team of volunteers push through the next 2 hours just in time for folks to walk the red carpet. And Manito Ahbee has pulled out all the stops, inviting special guests, Grand Chiefs of Treaty 1, festival celebrities, and even the famous Biggity and Biggity.
Nice to meet you. Hello, bonjour. Hi. Hi.
They call me the thief.
The chief?
They call me the trapper.
Are you excited to be here?
Wait.
As the red carpet continues, designers are preparing for the show.
I've been to New York, I've been to Paris this past year, and I've just gone all over Canada, BC, everywhere. I design for my people. Like I'm a Cree from Papicases, and everything is like Cree couture.
Saskatchewan designer Chelsea Nutchess is presenting her 10-piece collection.
My collection is to bring in Mother Earth, and it's called To Love Yourself. So it's a floral design, most of it is floral, and then the rest of it is Native Pride, so there's a lot of geometric Native designs in there. And it's just to bring heritage and bring into the culture. And that's my main goal, is to make everybody feel beautiful and to be proud of who they are. I'm looking forward to meeting new people, meeting new models, and just having fun and just putting my work out there and letting everybody see that we're here, culture's here. just like, wow, I kind of believe like this amount of support here. And when I came out here, I was like shaking. It's a big statement because before we were never seen, and now finally we're being seen, and even our fashion is coming to light. And everywhere, Santa Fe, US, Paris, Milan, it's coming out, and I'm just like so happy that it's finally here and everyone can come and celebrate with us and the models.
I'm Joanne Roberts, and we are at the second largest powwow in North America, the Manito Ahbee Festival. For the past 20 years, thousands of people come to celebrate Indigenous culture and artistry, and that also includes the food. Come on, we're going to check out the Bannock Factory.
86!
Well, the Bannock Factory is our family-owned business, serving up delicious bannock burgers. We do a lot of fries, poutine, and all the good stuff. So it's on my mom's side is a Red River Métis, so I've kind of incorporated that into our food, kind of a mix of the Red River Métis and my dad's side, which is Italian. So we got a mix of a couple of different cultures going on here.
This is Anthony Ferrassi, who owns the Bannock Factory.
All right, so we got bannock burgers, our favorite here at the Manito Ahbee. So we do a lot of bannock burgers, a lot of poutine. And then something we introduced this year is the Bannock Festival Burger, which is a bannock cheeseburger over with fried garlic sausage and bacon.
Oh my gosh.
With your patty and all the favorite condiments.
Sounds delicious. So when you actually go to events like Manito Ahbee, what's the general reaction you get from folks that are coming to your truck?
Oh, it's great. I think we've been back for a number of years now. The lineups, well, maybe not today in the middle of the rain, but I think they speak for themselves. Everybody seems to want to come back and enjoy that delicious foods.
What is your favorite part of the festival?
I think just seeing all the culture come out. It's not something that everybody gets to experience all the time.
Love that.
All right, well, let's get out of this weather. We'll head inside and we'll have you whip up a bannock burger.
Oh my, okay, sounds good.
Awesome, let's go. All right, after you.
Thanks.
Welcome our new star employee. If you do good, we're going to invite you back.
Yeah, was not prepared to be putting on gloves today, so let's see how this goes. Thanks, Anthony.
I'll instruct you.
Okay.
You're the one to go, so you can start off with grabbing a bannock bun.
Okay.
All right, onto our lovely Bannock Factory cutting board. So we're going to start with mayonnaise on the top half. Just kind of a nice little swirl.
Top half,
right
bottom
there.
half. Okay, top, bottom.
Top, bottom.
Oh no, this is already going so bad. Okay.
Oh, it's looking great. All right, so mayo. And then mustard on the bottom, same idea.
Woo.
All right.
Does it matter which one?
You pick. It's going to be your burger.
Okay. So if I mess up, the only person eating it is me.
Exactly. Put some onions if you like.
Okay.
Holy moly.
Is that a good holy moly?
That is a good holy moly.
Ooh. Okay.
All right, go. Put the top on there. And that is our bannock burger.
Ooh. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Tell me about the bannock that you make.
Yeah, so it is a family recipe that we've tweaked along the way to basically fit our staple items. We do offer a couple different sizes. So the bannock in a box, like I mentioned in the store, is a little bit smaller but fun. We have these a little bit larger just to fit the bigger burgers. But yeah, it's been a recipe that's been handed down and now for you to enjoy it.
Love that.
That's going to be for you to bite into. It is a beefy burger.
Okay. Oh my God, that is so good. I'm gonna need like 10 minutes of this
Yeah,
burger.
fair enough. Keep you warm on a day like today, that's for sure.
So good. And so simple too. Anthony, what are you making now?
This is going to be our bannock and jam. So the same bannock biscuit that you're enjoying on the burger, with a little bit of a different topping to enjoy as a dessert or just an everyday snack.
Oh, what's that?
There we go.
Can you tell me about the jam that you're using?
Yeah, so this is a strawberry jam. That is my favorite. I think a lot of people's favorites.
me too.
Yeah. So when you finish your burger, you can have another piece.
Oh, you're the best.
The vibe of the festival has changed over the years. It's grown.
Manito Ahbee's powwow coordinator, Grace Redhead, says at the heart of the festival is still Indigenous excellence and artistry.
I hope that people, they can leave here with a better sense of understanding of the vibrant culture, the differences, so just some of the differences between nations and dances, and they can just get a bit of an understanding of how alive our culture and spirit is.
I'm Joanne Roberts, and it is the 20th anniversary of the Manito Ahbee Festival, second largest powwow in North America. Since its inception, it's moved from the Canada Life Centre in Winnipeg to here at the Assiniboia Downs for a much bigger space, which means more dancers can come into the circle.
So the Manito Ahbee Festival is a celebration of Indigenous culture, music, and artistry.
The festival's powwow coordinator, Grace Redhead, says Saturday's powwow is the main event, one that draws in thousands of people from all over the world.
But it's also a gathering space, so families come together and will come here and meet their first stop on the powwow trail and then spend the summer dancing and singing, so it's really nice.
It's self-care, it's self-love, it's self-recognition. You know, it gives me a lot of really good energy. It's like before I enter the ceremony circle.
Over in Winnipeg's Maples neighborhood, Kristen McKay is getting ready for the afternoon's grand entry.
Today is such a great day. It actually is my first cycle as a two-spirit jingle dress dancer. So in that, it's like my birthday in the powwow circle. So 1 year ago, I entered for the first time. So it was really awesome. So today, that's like the cycle. We're completing that. So it's pretty awesome. We don't ever remember our first birthdays, but this, I'll never forget this. So to me, the emotions are just the happiness, of the safe spaces, the inclusion. I'm emotional because, I wanted to be a powwow dancer all my life. So having that in my bundle, I'll call it, being a two-spirit powwow dancer, it's just been such a beautiful life. It's been a beautiful, journey. It's just a way of life. And in that way of life, there's so much healing. Like everything that's heavy or not good, I get to dance it off in that circle. So for me, like the emotions are super powerful because of the ceremony and the unity, the coming together in that circle. Like it's such a, like I said yesterday, like I know exactly how every dancer feels today because I'm anxious, I'm excited, I'm happy, I'm so like enjoyed with like everything with powwow. Like it's so beautiful to have that in my life, and it's always something that I look forward to, and I feel really like blessed to practice that. So the emotions are really beautiful, and I'm like, it's always like that as I enter each circle I dance in. I always feel that immense pride. I feel that my ancestors, they're just like roaring cheers for what we're doing. They love what we're doing and they want us to keep doing it. So one of our Two-Spirit elders, like she already messaged me at like 7 this morning and she said, "Are you dolling?" Because that's what we ask one another, like when we're getting ready for ceremony. And for me, like this dolling, it's huge, like, to have the process to, put my war paint on and go to ceremony. Like it's such a beautiful way to honor myself. For me, like a teaching that was given to me was that in the spirit world, like our ancestors, they can only see the color red. So for me, the color red, it represents them. It represents that's who I walk with. It represents that's who I'm among. That's who's with me. That's who came with me today. So for me, the red, it always represents my connection to our ancestors. It always represents that, that sense of our way of life, and that I'm showing them by wearing this war paint that I'm walking with them, that I know I'm among them. So for me, red, it represents my connection to them, but it also has a significance for me with the missing and murdered. So on that point of, their journeys, right? So sometimes they leave this world, and it's a way to reconnect with them. It's a way to, guide them home. It's a way for them to finish that journey that they came to be on. So when I wear the red war paint, it signifies that I'm with my ancestors today.
Now it's time to head back to the grounds.
Oh, I feel like amazing. I feel like brand new. I feel 1 year old. So it was a really great experience. I think that coming together in that way, like to ceremony, it's really like honoring, and it brings a lot of beautiful, feelings from our ancestors and what they used to practice. So I know they're very happy what we're doing.
How did you like that powwow dance? Do you want to touch a powerful energy?
With the grand entry now behind her, I joined McKay on a short break at the indoor market.
Sorry, my little person just wants to touch everything.
Oh my gosh, so does mine. I'm like, okay, hands off.
Well, like he wouldn't have put it out if he didn't want me to touch it, right? That's how I feel.
20 years ago was the start of the Manito Ahbee Festival. Were you here?
I was, oh, it was emotional. It was like I just couldn't stop crying. You know, that drum, it woke something in me 20 years ago and I didn't know what it was. And all the 20 years it took from the first time that this celebration, this festival came, it took me that 20 years to really find my path, you know, to find out, you know, this warrior woman inside. So it's been a really beautiful 20 years of healing. And I'm so grateful for like this platform. I'm so grateful for, you know, the organization. Like I feel like this is a true sense of community that they're doing. It's to bring us together. And if they've been doing this for 20 years, well, here's to 20 more, right?